Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Hacking Contest 2017 coverage. In this episode, we're taking a look at Sonic Legacy by Gamma V or Gamma 5. This is currently on show at the contest itself, so it's competing, and it is, I suppose it's kind of a turtle conversion hack, but we'll go into it in a little bit more depth. Basically, we're getting entirely new stage layouts, some custom artwork, completely new music, which seems to be sourced from other games, but obviously rearranged using the Mega Drive's sound chip. And those are the main differences. There's also a lot of similarities in this. So you'll notice that the foreground and tile sets in particular are kind of basically sort of ripped almost wholesale from Sonic 2. Just with changes to the colour palette. There are a few items and bits and pieces where you do see some actual customization to the actual pixel art. In the first stage, it's mainly the trees you'll notice that are obviously redrawn, and the backgrounds are either sourced from different games or redrawn in some way to give them a little bit more of a unique look. But yeah, so there's a lot going on here, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it really has its own identity. It's very much playing off the artwork and assets from the original Sonic 2, just twisting them ever so slightly to make them look a little bit more unique, but not enough to really sort of escape its trappings as being basically just a Sonic 2 hack. But it's a good start, you know. Stage design is pretty decent. I think the stages are over a little bit too quick, mind. But yeah, I mean they flow nicely. There's definitely that good trade-off between a nice bit of platforming and then a nice bit of speed as a reward. Basically the design formula that I think all the Sonic games should follow, and this certainly does. It's a nice thing to play. It's just a little bit breezy, I think. I do feel like I'm just absolutely trouncing the stages quite quickly. Maybe it needed to go a little bit heavier on the platforming instead of on the speed. The other thing is as well is that the bosses have not been changed at all. They're all basically just drawn directly from Sonic 2. So there's a lot of familiarity with this one, I'm afraid. It is by no means a bad hack. I think there's a lot going for it. It plays nice, the stage design is decent, and there's just enough changes to the artwork to make it look ever so slightly more of its own thing. I just don't feel like it really has enough of a unique identity yet. I think as development goes on for this hack, it will push more towards total conversion, where we're getting completely new artwork assets for everything, tile sets, backgrounds, just complete conversion. And I think then it will be something really worth noting and something worth going back to. But at the moment, it's a little bit too much like Sonic 2 with a different coat of paint on it, which is no bad thing. Obviously, like, Sonic 2 is a solid game, don't get me wrong. You don't really need to do much to it to mess it up. And Sonic Legacy definitely doesn't mess it up in any way. It's just not quite there in regards to feeling like its own game at the moment.